Hi guys, welcome back to another video with Zelda TV. Today we'll be reviewing the game versus Brighton. We know how Brighton can be a bougie team. That is Brighton, one of those teams that we really struggle against, and they just got battered by United. United is in good form, right? But Brighton were not good. We could have, got something out of the game, but maybe United is just good. I'm not convinced yet, obviously, but we're not here to talk about United. We're here to talk about Brighton. Brighton, let's look at their form. Let's see how they've been performing. Because obviously, this is a Carabao Cup game. So most managers would want to rotate just to rest their players because the league is important. So let's just see Brighton games. Brighton FC on table. Let's see what the league position. League position. Oh my gosh, they're 13. Last 5 games, 2 draws, 2 wins, and 1 loss. So the latest loss is against United. And let's take a look. Let's take a look at their form. Let's see. 4-2 against United. United were at home, so would have been a tough game. They beat Newcastle United, which is a big team. So I'd say we should be worried. But the fact that they drew to Wolves, the worst Wolves we've seen, they drew to Wolves, gives me hope that we can get the job done. Because I really want us to go far in this competition and win it. We should win the Carabao Cup. We should win it. We should not play the whole thing of, it's just a Carabao Cup. It's not just a Carabao Cup. It's a Carabao Cup. It's a trophy. So, yeah, the fact that they beat Chelsea, but even United beat Chelsea. And in the third round, they beat Barnsley, and they drew to Spurs, and they lost to, and they beat City. So, let me just share my screen and see. Okay, I don't have to share the screen. I'll just tell you guys. That's basically what's happening. So, I feel like I don't do score predictions. You guys can do that in the comment section. The last 3 times I predicted that Arsenal would win, we actually lost, and it's different times. Obviously, we only lost once this season, so it won't be this season. But that scarred me, to be honest. I feel like when I predict, it goes wrong, and I don't wanna predict, so I don't want to disappoint myself. So as much as we are in good form, anything can happen. So one thing I'd probably say is that I want Gyökeres to rest this game. I just feel like he's played so many minutes, and we need to rest him as well because he's the player. If you look at the stats, he has the highest number of sprints this season for any player in the league. So you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but that's the stat I know about, that he sprints. So I feel like he should sit this game out. Whether he comes on for 10 minutes, 20 minutes against Brighton tomorrow, but I don't want him to start the game because he's the only available striker, and if we play him and use him like a buff, so when he gets injured, we'll have to rely on. We don't have a striker at the moment. Havertz is not even a striker. Some people saying Havertz will come back. He's not a striker. I would rather Jesus come back and be the striker, but anyway, that's this discussion for another day. So what I want to do is I want us to predict what the lineup would be. I'll put out my lineup, and then I'll put out what I think Arteta will go with. So you guys can share what you want your lineup to be. So for the striker, let's see. For the striker, I'd probably put, since Merino is the only option, let's go for Merino. I would actually choose Martinelli, but let's just go for Merino because we all know it's going to be Merino. Even though this is my predicted lineup. This is what I would choose. Should I choose what I would choose? Nah, let me go with what I would choose. Yeah, let me go with the I would choose, not Arteta. This is my lineup. This is how I would have set up if I were Arteta. Come on, where's Martinelli? Martinelli. Come on. Okay, Martinelli would be the striker for me. In good form, he plays well down through the middle, so I would play him. Left middle, we'll go for Eze. We'll go for Eze. We'll go for Ebarachi Eze. Yes, he does well. Left middle. This is actually the position I want to see Eze in. Eze left middle, Yokara striker, Saka right middle, and then Waneri Cam. But Arteta, he has his own plans. So right middle, if Saka is fit, I would start Saka. Saka hasn't played many minutes for us to rest him or anything. I would say Saka should not go on international duty because it's friendlies. Come on, they already qualified. Or did they? I don't even know anymore. Cam, I would go for Waneri. Guys, the funny thing is they don't have Waneri. They do not have Waneri on this app, but let's assume that is Waneri. CDM, I'd go for, it depends which side. Nogat. And the other CDM, I'd go for Miles Lewis Skelly. I know people will be surprised by that, but I would actually put Skelly in midfield. I want to see Skelly in midfield because that's where he's strongest. Left back, I would go for Nkapie. And then right back, I go for Ben White. I don't want to go too weak, but Ben White is good enough. Center backs, I'd go for Mosquera, of course. And then I don't want to risk Gabi. I don't want to risk Gabi, so I would actually go for. I'm also confused now. Do I go for Calafiori or do we go for Gabriel? Nah, God, those players can come off the bench. This team is supposed to, that's why we have squad depth. Because we need to, why am I saying Gabi? I'm saying Calafiori. I meant Calafiori. Yeah. And then obviously the goalkeeper will go for Kepa. That's why we have a backup, so we can go for Kepa. So this is my predicted 11. This is how I would set up. You guys get me? This is my lineup. Okay, the Cam, for those that are late. Not late, this is not even alive. What am I saying? Okay, Cam is Poneri. So the rest, you guys, you can share your predicted 11 in the comments. Yeah. So this would be my 11. This 11 is strong enough to beat teams. Strong enough to beat Brighton. Because this 11 is strong, is better than United, and they United better Brighton. So yeah, this is how I'd go. Most players will rest, and we need Eze to pick up a bit of more confidence. So that's the only reason why I'm starting him. Saka, obviously you can't go too weak, so Saka and Martinelli is striker. But that's mine. Share your opinion on how you would set up and what do you think of mine. Rate my lineup out of 10. I'd give it a solid 7 just because I should be confident in my lineup, but yeah, let's just say 7. Okay, now we'll go with Arteta's lineup. Let's see what he chooses. So Arteta will choose Merino. Striker. Merino would be striker. Eze would be Cam. Average Eze would be Cam. Martinelli would be starting ahead of Trossard. Oh, that's right so far. Yeah, yeah. Martinelli will start ahead of Trossard. And then Saka would start. Or would Moneri start? Moneri should start somewhere, guys. Do you guys think he'll drop Eze and play Waneri's cam? Or will he play Waneri right in middle? Oh gosh, I'll probably play Waneri right middle. Guys, my camera died, so just listen to my voice and hopefully that's good enough for you guys. Can't believe it died. So yeah. Hopefully you guys don't mind that you can't see me. So I'll just wrap this up just because it's flat. But let's go Arteta's lineup. Waneri has to start somewhere, so I assume no. I think Eze will get dropped. Arteta will drop Eze. Okay. I don't know how to remove Eze. This thing doesn't remove unless I just start over. Let me just start over. Okay. So I said for Arteta, he'll choose Merino. And then left middle, he'll go for Trossard. No, he'll go for Martinelli. Martinelli, just because Martinelli was dropped midweek. Not midweek, on Saturday. So Martinelli would start. Right middle will be Saka. Saka would start. Cam, I'd put Waneri. I think it dropped Eze. Who would he start Eze? I don't know, guys. This is the most confusing. You start Nogard. For the other one, it probably starts Subamendi. I think he will play Subamendi. Right back, I think he'll go for Ben White as well. Ben White. And then centre backs. This one is a tricky one. Mosquera is obvious. Mosquera is an obvious choice. Bola is such a good player. I like Mosquera. I like him so much. I think Calafiore. I think he'll also go for Calafiore. Or will he go for Gavi? And then left back, he'd go for Skelly. What am I writing here? Left back, he'll go for Skelly. So, and then Kepa, the most obvious one, Kepa. That would be Arteta's lineup. The missing one is Waneri, guys, because Waneri is not on this app. I'm not sure why. Because he's the first teamer, so funny. Okay, guys, since my camera died, I do feel like you guys are not there. I can't really just talk, but yeah, there are people that just talk without the camera. So yeah, in my opinion, we should be able to get the job done. I'm not predicting. I don't want to predict because I just feel like it's best the boys just get the job done, and because they're good enough, everybody's good enough to get the job done. Or maybe Jokeris will get a few minutes, which I doubt he needs, but if it's necessary, we will have to use Jokeris. So I'd want to see Dorman as well come on and have an impact on the game. And I'm sure Brighton will rotate as well, or maybe they'll go strong because just Brighton are a small club, small big club, like you know what I mean. And this type of cups, it's good when a team like Crystal Palace won the FA Cup, and that was a nice win for them. So yeah, I think Brighton will go strong because they lost not midweek, over the weekend. So yeah, I just feel like it's probably best they go strong and go as far. So yeah. So yeah, guys. So this is and yeah, hopefully you guys can share your predictions in the comment section. Like I said, I don't do predictions, but I'm just hoping we get the job done. So see you guys in the watch along tomorrow. Tune in, turn on your post notification. Thank you to you guys that are supporting my channel. Hopefully we can grow and on our road to 100 subs. So yeah, so hopefully we have a good game tomorrow. Few goals. We need Arteta to figure out the attack because I feel like the attack is a bit slow. Most people blame Jokeris. They all just talk about Jokeris, but Jokeris has 5 goals. Isaac has 0 and is in the league. Is like used to the league. It's his 3rd season in the league. So what excuses does he have? So it's like Jokeris needs time, and I don't mind Jokeris the way he plays. Sometimes I would come at him, scream his name, but that's just emotions. That's just reaction, in the heat of the moment. But if you look back, Jokeris does do a lot for this team. It's up to Arteta to figure out how to use Jokeris. That's why I won't blame Jokeris because this is on Arteta to figure him out. So yeah, guys. So let's go and win this trophy. Let's win this trophy. We're good enough this season to win it. We have the squad depth. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Unfortunately, I'm sad that you guys can't see me, but it's okay. Alright, guys. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications just so you don't miss out on an upload.